bring you an update on the industrial action embarked upon by resident doctors, which has now entered the 6th day, and the effect it has continued to have on patients across hospitals in the country. In Taraba State, relatives who have patients in hospitals are now moving them out to private hospitals where they can't get proper care. This is because there is a partial compliance to the strike, while skeletal services are being offered by the management of the Federal Medical Center and specialist hospitals in Jalingo. Owolabi Adenusi compiled this report.
The Federal Medical Center and Specialist Hospital are now gutted of their former cells due to the strike embarked upon by resident doctors. Though the hospitals are still open for emergencies, little attention is paid to patients who do not have life-threatening conditions. Some relatives of patients spoke to TVC News on this development.
I have a patient here. We have spent more than 4 months in this hospital specialist. So since last week they are talking about this strike. So it's affecting my sister.
The strike have affected in medications here because some of the patients they were not given proper attention to.
The management of the 2 hospitals acknowledged that the strike action has affected the operations of the hospitals negatively.
When I drove in and I saw a patient on oxygen going out of the hospital, I felt so bad. Yes, patients are going. It is not the fault of the doctor.
Well, what the management has done is to make sure that we still have emergency service going on. Are you aware? I'm sure you saw some patients being attended to outside an emergency. Now, for patients who are admission, there are still some doctors that do come to attend to them.
The leadership of the striking doctors in the state calls on Nigerians to plead with the federal government to honor the memorandum of understanding it signed.
The government are just paying lip service to many things. At the end, we will just spend so much money train medical doctors and send them outside the country because the working environment here is truly harsh. I have seen so many recently things that are trending on the social media, like this governor will go and check record to see whether this doctor is on duty or not. I would have loved to also see things like this. Governors going to check whether people have received their disturbance allowance, people have received their leave ground, and people have been fully promoted and been paid. That would have also been a good thing.
The strike is coming at a time when there has been a spike in COVID-19 cases.